Hello and welcome to another episode of the Stranger Things vlog. We are here in downtown Louisville once again to check out a historic piece of iconic baseball equipment. That's right, the Louisville Slugger. We're gonna go head over to the baseball bat factory and museum to see how those are made. So let's go check it out.
Outside of Louisville Sluggers. As you can see, the giant bat marks exactly where it is. You can see it from the top of many of the hotels and high buildings. And what's really cool is it's a very popular photo spot. Of course, it's a giant baseball bat. Kybustria Kyrabera, the great white bat. Not really, Chicago, but Louisville Sluggers. Let's go check it out. So here it is, the first step of it all, of course, the lathe, the wood lathe responsible for creating the first Slugger bats. So here we have a butter churn. Now, not many people know, but the Louisville Slugger company started by making butter churns, but the son of the owner went to a baseball game and watched one of the players break his bat. And of course, at that time, usually players only had one bat. So he invited him to come to his father's woodworking shop to make him a new bat, and that was basically how Louisville Sluggers started, that one bat. Churning the butter, churning the butter. Butter's not ready, still cream. First trees, then logs, and then taken to the mill.
Anyway, we are in the mecca of the baseball bat world right here.
The best forests in the world for growing hardwoods like ash, maple, cherry, and oak. Today's baseball bats are either made from northern white ash or maple. It takes 40,000 trees to make one season's worth of Louisville Slugger bats. The ideal trees for baseball bats are self-seeding and grow in managed forests. The saplings grow straight and tall as they compete for sunlight with the older trees. After the trees are cut down, the ash and maple logs are hauled to our mills, where they're shaped into cylinders called billets. Each billet is 37 inches long and almost 3 inches wide. An average tree provides us up to 60 billets. After drying for 4 to 6 weeks, the billets are then weighed and separated into several grades, with the top grade being used for professional bats. The billets are then trucked to Louisville, where they will become baseball bats.
So that's where we come in. We get a truckload of those in every day. We make around 2,500 to 3,000 bats a day, and something like 2 million bats a year. And that's a lot.
Look at all the hanging baseball bats. It's raining bats. It's bat country. Look at these super old Louisville bats. Like, hard to see because of the reflection, but these are very old historical bats. I'm just going batty about these bats. Lou Gehrig? Check his wallet, Mikey. Look, it's Dottie. All you League of Their Own fans. This was a character played by the one and only Gina Davis, who also was a swashbuckler. It's not quite a Rockford Peaches uniform, but it'll have to do. So here we have some grading billets. Now this one is the one, of course, in the display that would be used for baseball bats, but little known fact, the billets actually come from the Pennsylvania-New York border, from around the Rochester area even. So a lot of pines and ashes, and because they're from that region, the grains are closer together because of the lower climates that we have in the winter. So that's one of the biggest reasons, because they're hard, dense, thick grains that are good for ball smashing. So here is the bat vault. A lot of the different models they have for the professional as well as minor league players. But right here, the Derek Jeter bat apparently is still one of their most popular models, even though he doesn't play anymore. Very interesting. So what's really cool when you come to the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory, you can actually take a tour. Now we aren't allowed to film or show anything inside, so this is the only peek inside the factory that you can actually get. But what's neat, if you come here, it's really interesting here. They didn't talk about it in the tour, but they have canes. So not only baseball bats, but baseball bat canes. Very strange. It is a giant baseball glove. Amazing. So inside the museum, they actually have a Lego section with varying Lego displays and sculptures of not only players, but different baseball fields. Guys, we have these different baseball stadiums in Lego form, from Miller Field to Wrigley's. Look at this. It's even a screen, a makeshift screen through the window. Sheriffs on mounted horseback with helmets. Strange. Stranger things, indeed. Right outside the door of the tour is a wall full of signatures with some of the people on contract with Louisville Sluggers. You can buy their signature bag. But that's something to just end the show for you guys at home. So again, if you like Stranger Things here at Louisville, Kentucky's Louisville Slugger Museum, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, of course. And we'll see you next time on TMRProductionStudios.com for more videos on demand. Congaloosh.